Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome to the Cognitive Slop, where we discuss multiple topics. Here we have Ali Taqi as our second host.
Ali Techie is here. Yes, sir. Buy my shilajit.
Yo, what's good, bro? Okay, make sure to buy his
I had to
Shilajit.
promote, bro. I had to promote.
Okay, so guys, Ali actually has a Shilajit marketing program. If you guys are willing to buy
It's
some
not marketing. It's
Shilajit,
actually a full business. I got shilajit on sale. About to get ashwagandha soon. I don't know if that shit's gonna be closing out or not. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, low key. You know what? I'm gonna announce this right now. I'm closing down my business. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Actually, yeah. I'm actually retiring my company. I'm being so serious, by the way.
we just introduced the
guys.
company, man.
Bro, it's been introduced. I made my bucks off of it. No one wants to buy it. I got my bucks. I'm good.
Okay, so if you don't mind, could you introduce us to the topics that we'll be discussing today?
So, dude, there's this person that beat the piss out of this pregnant wife, Jordan Cisco. I'm just now finding out about her. Literally, he tells me we're on call, whatever, trying to figure out the next thing. He's like, yo, Rashid tells me, yo, I don't know what we could talk about, and he's like, what about let me show you this Jordan Cisco guy. First clip I see of him is boom, boom, boom. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, take it off. Take the lid off. Chill. You need to have no drinks in here. Ow. Ow.
I immediately get sick to my stomach. Like bad, bro. I was like, fucking hell. Jesus.
Exactly.
Guys, do not put your hands on a woman. And
Never.
women, do not put your hands on a man.
Never.
Bro, what do you think of that whole thing, bro? Like, what did that make you feel when you saw that video, bro? Because I don't know if I'm just exaggerating, bro, but I felt so sick, bro. I felt disgusted.
When I first opened the video, I didn't know what I was getting into. Okay, I was just watching a Moist critical video, and
Shout out Moist.
Yeah, shout out to Moist. So I open his vid and I see this wife beating cock, bro. And here's the thing, I've never seen a wife beating video ever in my life. Okay, the most I've seen is those shows which show some random bruises, but I've
Bro.
never seen wife beating actually show up live, being done in real life. And now that I've seen it, my stomach is I'm not just sick. My stomach, bro. My stomach is twisting, compressing, decompressing.
Bro, my
I feel
shit's
I wanna
doing
throw up, bro.
backflips and all types of shit, bro. I've seen beaten of the opposite gender before, and I've been in those cases, and they're generally disgusting. They make me mad. But bro, when you see it firsthand on a stream, bro, she was saying, "Ow, stop!" I was like, bro, my heart, bro. It just it's disgusting, bro. It's sick, bro. So they fucking stoop low to go hit their wives or girlfriend or significant other. It's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting, bro. Honestly, you wanna throw hands with a dude or something, bro. What the fuck are you doing with a girl, bro? I guess come out the closet, become gay or some shit if you wanna beat your significant other. I don't know, bro. What the fuck? But yeah, bro. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's just I don't know. She just got me sick, bro. What do you think? You have any other opinions on it?
Look, wife beating as a whole and husband beating as well. It goes for both genders. It should not be done. It's
Oh my god!
really
Speaking
wrong.
of husband beating, bro. I was scrolling through reels. I'm pretty sure I sent you the video too. I don't know when though. It was a video of a woman, right? It's her husband recording the video, and then she's tell the camera, and then I don't know what he was saying. He's I'm sorry, baby, I'm your slave, and then she's just punching him repeatedly in the fucking face,
Wow,
in the face.
that's wrong.
I know, bro. And the dude, I'm pretty sure the dude likes it, bro. That's the thing.
Here's the thing,
He
if
seemed
it's a
seemed
kink,
to be enjoying that.
if it's a kink that someone has, then yeah, sure, go ahead. We're gonna mind our business. Look, and if these people actually don't like it, if they're just staying for the sake of love, I love this guy, but he beats me. No, that's wrong. That's really wrong. If you like
He don't love you.
that's a whole different case, bro.
If someone loves you, bro, they wouldn't put their hands on you.
Exactly.
Unless it's like you have a girl and you're and you like look in the same direction as another girl, and your girl's like, just like gives you like a little tap. It's like, the fuck are you looking at?
That's
Me
acceptable.
personally,
That is
that's
acceptable.
acceptable.
Yeah.
That is actually that's recommended.
Yeah.
Recommended.
I mean, like,
But, like-
I wouldn't say the same thing goes for like girls. Like, if girls be looking at other guys, the man should like just like tell her, like,
The man gotta just tell her, bro, or the man just gotta like just like. But like, what us as men do? We don't really like bring it up, bro. We just look and we observe. We're like, okay.
and
okay.
here's the thing,
And it just clicks
that's
into our
something
mind.
that like really destroys a relationship, because like if you don't bring it up, the girl will think, or like the thought in her mind is gonna be like, he's not talking about it at all. I just looked at another guy. Why is he not paying any attention to it? Does he really not want me? Why is he like not gonna fight for me? Why is he not gonna do that? And like that's like the dilemma that's going on nowadays. Like relationships like now, if you like decide to like stay quiet because like you're not the type of guy to like confront these issues, because like in the end he knows it's just like a stare. To her, it's not just a stare. It's a declaration of carelessness that like the partner is like not giving a fuck anymore. They're no longer interested in the relationship. That's what causes
Low-key.
cheating.
Low key, if I see my girl look at another man, bro, I'm gonna be fuming, bro. I'm gonna be fuming. I'm gonna be fuming, bro. And like, I'm not gonna put my hand. Wallah, I'm not gonna put my hands on her. Of course not. But I'm gonna be fuming, bro. I'm gonna be mad. What I used to like, I'm saying, like, as a man, like most men, what they do in these situations is kind of like they realize they adapted, and then they like, and everything she does, they use it against her. And then that kind of gives like the false perspective of her being someone that she's really not, and doing this and this and that. But in reality, she just glanced at another man like one time. Let's be honest, you're going to be attracted to other people when you're in a relationship.
I mean, yeah, like there's no doubt.
Unfortunately.
Like even if it's just a celebrity crush, like even if it's as childish
All right, celebrity
as that,
crush
anything
is
is
crazy.
possible.
Celebrity crush is crazy. Celebrity crush is crazy.
In the end, bro,
I've never had it.
everything is possible in a relationship. Like your girl
It
could have
is.
a celebrity crush, or like the guy could like be into different women while being in a relationship. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
No relationship is perfect. A guy will have a
You
problem.
the
A
thing
girl
is,
will have her problems.
you gotta when you're in, or like when you're about to get in a relationship, you gotta know that make sure that girl's your type. Make sure her personality's your type. Make sure she's not the type to like do all that bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do as in these relationships. That's what they don't do. A lot of people seem to rush into shit a lot.
Yeah, like look, I do understand the fact that like you guys clicked easily and everything, and then you guys just started dating,
Yeah.
but still, you don't know that person really well. Like, come on, you've only heard like probably 5% of their like real life story.
Yeah.
They could be hiding shit from you, and you never even knew. You never knew their past relationships. You're probably gonna find out like mid relationship that she had like 15 exes.
Yeah, honestly. Then you're just stuck here, stomach doing all types of flips, and you're just sitting here. She told you she got 15 bodies when you only got none.
That's
That'll hurt a man for the rest of his life, bro. Man's gonna break up with you, and he's gonna feel heartbroken afterwards.
Yeah.
Even
So-
though he broke up with you.
Yeah. So look, here's the thing. You should never rush. I've done that mistake like so many
Ever.
times. I've rushed, and it did not work out. Like none of
We
them
both
worked
made that
out.
mistake.
Okay. If you
Like,
like
it's
move
just
on
not
to
fun.
things like way too fast, you start dating too fast. That's what's gonna
Yeah.
ruin the relationship, because you guys barely know each other at that point.
100%.
If you guys
100%.
don't know each other, then how will you guys like really love each other? Like, it first starts off as like a small crush, and you never believe that small crush, bro, because that could change into something else. The moment you're sure that that small crush is going to grow into something bigger, and it actually does grow, then you could start slowly making your move. See if she likes you too. If she likes you too, then you can guys go ahead.
I feel like as a man, you should make your intentions clear from the very beginning.
Yeah.
'Cause what these women would do, bro, they'll keep you as a friend, and then it will just be too late, and you've just been wasting your time the whole damn time. You gotta make it clear from the start.
Yeah.
Unless you don't feel anything from the start, then I guess that could be like a friends to lovers type of thing, which is not bad. It's pretty good.
Yeah, because you guys
A lot of
already
relationships
like
work out
know
that
each
way.
other, you know.
Yeah.
You guys
100%.
already know each
I
other.
feel
You
like-
guys already know like your past. You guys connected. All that
Yeah, I
is
feel like
left
the
is just, like,
way-
start dating.
Yeah, the way that social media kind of like portrayed like how love is supposed to be, it kind of ruined it. Right, let's be honest, social media did kill romance, but not in the way you really think it did. Like kind of in the way you think it did. You see Hollywood, like how they be with their couple, with their other significant other. You see how normalized Hollywood has made certain things.
Yeah.
And it kind of just like the men and the women, they get influenced. They get in these like relationships, which looks like the man is a cuck from outside experience, from the outside, if I'm being honest. Or it looks like the woman is a cuck from the outside experience, bro. Because I see people in relationships like I had a friend, he had a whole girlfriend, and it's like, yo, look at her ass. I'm like, what? You have a whole girlfriend, bro. You can't be looking at other women.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, aren't you in a relationship? He's like, yeah, but I can, yeah, but it's just, I'm just looking. I'm like, bro.
If you're
Alright.
just looking, go ahead and take like a closer look. Go talk to her. Like, you can't be in that relationship and be like, yo, look.
Man, if
like,
you're taking a look, break up with your girlfriend and look at her
yeah,
and talk to her.
exactly. Like, I don't understand why people like decide to, like, ruin their relationships like immediately by like going ahead and like looking at other people. If you're already looking at one person and that person is your partner, stop looking, bro. You already found what you're looking for. What else are you looking for?
Exactly. And it's, I feel like in the human species, we always tend to want more. We always tend to want more than what we have. Like, more money. Some guys, more bitches.
Yeah, this is like the prime reason why like we have technology nowadays, why we have AI.
Like-
we also talked about this in like our previous episode. If you guys didn't watch it, please go check it
Yeah.
out. It's amazing. On our first
Fruit
episode,
Love Island.
we discussed mainly Fruit Love Island, AI, and like a lot of other things. But the most the most topic that we focused about is like how like AI, which is like something that's new nowadays, like it's ruined like people's mindsets. And here's the thing: it's the fact that we always wanted more is the reason like why we made artificial intelligence, to make things easier for us. We always want something more. We always want to make life simpler, and because of that, we tend to like bring our own downfall. Like
It's a good thing. It's a good thing until it comes to relationships.
yeah,
Like, when you get in a relationship, you gotta make sure you fall in love with that person's soul more than as much as their looks. If you like a girl just for her looks, you're kind of not gonna make it too far. You kind of gotta like her looks and the personality that comes with it. Y'all gotta be like soul tied
yeah.
for that shit to work. I realized that very recently when I got in my most recent relationship. I was like, those other relationships usually don't work out because there wasn't that heart to heart connection. But this one, there's a heart to heart connection, and it feels a lot better than the other ones have been, unfortunately. So like, you kind of have to have that little like connection, this like soul to soul connection. You can't really just date someone for the looks. That's just lust, my friend. And unfortunately, lust could show itself as love.
That's true.
It happens to the best of us. Speaking of AI Fruit Love Island, though, Love Island in itself, basically corn. Like you see like all types of scenes in there, bro, and like all types of shit. Like, have you ever like watched someone like? Have you ever seen someone like that, like unironically watches Love Island, and you heard that like the noise and like the background, and like, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
There is no way, bro. Everyone knows what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, everyone knows. It's like, why the fuck am I hearing this shit? Or like,
If you want to watch like Love Island, just go ahead and like go to a site, bro. Just go to a site.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's like, bro. I feel like I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, bro. And it's like a lot of just degenerate things, bro. The degeneracy is like, it all roots down to the addiction of dopamine.
True.
Like, everything now that has been like going crazy is because dopamine. There's good dopamine, there's bad dopamine. The bad dopamine is always just taking over. Everyone. Everyone, and me and you could also fall victim to it as well. Like for me, for example, I like to doom scroll. That's bad dopamine. And like for example, like some people like gooning, some people like this and that, you know, man, it's all bad dopamine. But some people, they have a lot of bad dopamine just flowing through their brains, scrolling and just gooning and doing this, drugs, this, that, and then you're just filled with that dopamine. And then when you live a normal steady life, when you go back to a normal and steady life, that dopamine don't hit the same at all.
It will never hit the same.
Yeah, that's why you guys gotta be careful with your pleasures and what you guys do. You have like don't choke the chicken too much. I mean, I know how hard it is for us men sometimes, right? But like, just like reframe a little bit, you know? Reframe as much as you can.
Yeah.
And
Here's the thing, man. Like, people should like low key, like, I wouldn't say like immediately try to fix themselves, but like it should be gradual. It's just like you said. The moment they try to go back to like a normal life, that bad dopamine, you still miss it. So here's the thing: if
They do.
people should or like if people just want to go back to like living a normal life, they should do it like gradually. They can never do it straight up. Like if you do it straight up, it's just like nicotine, man. You can just straight up quit nicotine. You have to do it gradually until it dies down, because
that's
you're
just
not used
still,
to it
bro.
yet.
It's been like 2 weeks since I have been off the nicotine, bro, and it's still been killing my brain.
Yeah. So
Still, bro, I'm still feel foggy. I still can't sleep. I'm still like all anxious and shit, bro. It's just like it's a bitch to quit, bro. Such a bitch to quit, bro.
that's the reason why most people are addicted. They can't stop. Same goes with that dopamine. You'll miss it. You'll
lot.
miss it a lot. So the thing is, you have to treat it the same as you would treat like any other addiction. Take it slow. You never fully quit.
Speaking of bad dopamine, I realized how much that shit matters when I flew to. Do I say the country
I wouldn't say so, no.
with like the new conflict? This has nothing to do with the conflicts, by the way. All right, I'm not gonna disclose which country it is, but I went to this country for a wedding, right? Family wedding, you know, nice. So I've been there for 2 weeks, right? There was no internet because this country had like some past conflicts and whatever. There was no internet, no nothing. So I was just stuck, no phone, no nothing. And at some point, I got used to it. I started enjoying the little things, you know. Started taking in family time. I was like, yeah, this is how life is supposed to be lived.
Yeah.
I started like going outside, like doing a bunch of things, right?
Mhm.
And I come back here, right? I come back here. I have internet back and everything. Dude, I come back. I am so overstimulated, bro. It's bad. Like overstimulation of doom and this. I never get overstimulated. Never. Wait, that's a lie. I always get overstimulated. But like, bro, I'm watching TikTok and I'm like, what? I'm like, my brain like is moving at 1,000,000,000 miles per hour. Like, it's bad, bro. It's bad. Crazy, cause like over there, bro, you see the people that are happy and all that, bro. But you come back with this like slop, like you reintroduce your brain to the slop. You realize that like this is not made for human brain to consume. We weren't supposed to consume shit like this.
Yeah, here's the thing, like with the like you could see today's generation, like everything is constantly like being connected to like the internet and everything. You know, people keep on doom scrolling. People like they're just addicted to that dopamine rush. You know, and
Yeah.
that's what needs to stop. If I'm being honest, like people try.
Yeah, but how
to,
do you
like,
stop when it's all? How do you stop when it's everywhere?
How do you stop
That's the thing.
when it's everywhere? Just cut the internet from your phone. Like try to actually
Gang, you go outside, you see that shit everywhere.
So what?
Like it's
be
not even
proud.
no. Listen, that shit is not even on your phone only. I'm talking like you go outside, they put something in the air, like something's in the air where it's like, holy shit. I feel dopamine everywhere. It's like different colors and all this like different shit that you see around you. Like when you go to more modern countries, bro, you're really like you feel the dopamine rushing in because all these nice buildings and all this, which is amazing. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing to have nice and beautiful buildings, but holy, that is so bad for your dopamine receptors. You go to like a less how do you say, like a less rich country with not that many big and nice beautiful buildings, you kind of feel that unity, that oneness with the planet, and you don't really feel that holy shit, my brain is getting cooked. But the second I came to a country with all of these big buildings, after being in an underdeveloped country, if you want to call it that, yeah, underdeveloped country, it's very overstimulating. All these big buildings, all this like new like techie shit, bro. All this like neat like color like ways and shit. Like I went to Dubai recently, right?
Yeah.
I seen the Burj Khalifa, which nothing like. By the way, we're gonna say this again, and we're gonna keep saying this. We do not discuss this. We do not discuss politics in this country. When I'm opening up anything about a new country, it is solely for the experience I've had over there, and that experience has nothing to do with politics. Quick little FYI. But going back to what I'm saying, I went to Dubai, right? I see, mashallah, all these Lambos, all these nice cars, bro. And I see the Burj Khalifa has like colors and stuff like reflecting off of it and shit. And bro, like they know what they're doing.
That is true.
That shit spikes your dopamine so much to where they come back and back and back, and they think that this is what like luxury life is. In reality, you're just giving them money by coming back and back and back. Nothing wrong with that. It's just business. Business at the end of the day. You gotta make your money.
In the end, everything is a business, even war. Like everything
Yeah.
is considered a business. Like no matter what you're doing, whether it's like trying to talk people into like buying a pen, or like selling arms to like either civilians or like straight up like contract what you're
Selling,
trying to sign.
selling weapons to any party.
Yeah, everything is a business.
Everything is a business.
So
Because money rules the world.
yeah,
As much as you don't like it,
yeah.
money does rule the world.
As long
but
as
money
the cash is
does-
flowing, bro.
Look, money rules the world, but money does not rule you.
Yeah,
That's the difference. Don't let money rule you. I'd not chase money, bro. Get to that bag. Do what you need to, and buy my products. But like, you can't drive your main drive can't be money. You gotta have a stable life, have a nice little wife, have some kids, and get a nice little steady life. And if you don't like that, live your life alone. Get some nature, get some sunlight, have some nice little grass-fed steak. If you can't afford steak, have a Evan burger. But make sure the shit's in good oil, right?
yeah. In the end, man.
Just treat yourself with good, like with things that are good for you, and surround yourself with positive energy. Your life is gonna be amazing.
Look, in the end, if a person like doesn't have a like proper goal in life, they will never reach like anything near what they want. Like if a person just like wants to like, for example, get rich.
Well, if you don't have a
solely
proper
for the
goal in
reason
life,
to be rich, like
if you don't have a proper
yeah.
goal in life, then what do you really want?
Yeah, they don't want anything. They just want like coast through life like water in a river. That's not how life works.
Little advice,
Like,
guys.
you need to have like a proper goal.
100%. When you start off thinking that money is gonna be the end goal and money is gonna give you everything, we didn't start this for the sole fact of we need to make money. Me and him, we just be having the wildest conversations, and we're like, yo, we could low-key put this out, and some people could listen.
Yeah, there are some people who are
This idea has
like
been
genuinely
months
intrigued.
ago. Yeah, people who are genuinely intrigued, they could come listen along.
Yeah,
It's just like, you can't base your goal off of money. You need to base your goal off of the goal for business, account, whatever you're doing. It's got to have a purpose, and that purpose cannot be money.
never.
Because then you're going to fuck up in your main purpose, and then without the purpose, why would your customers pay you?
Exactly.
Why? Or why would they subscribe or follow or donate? Whatever you're doing with your life.
Yeah, like look, here's the most important part about life. Okay, you have to accept the fact that like, even though you will not reach your goal, you'll at least get somewhere near it. You will like, unless you're like really determined, you
that's
will reach your goal.
That's completely based off of your judgment.
Yeah, look, you can reach your goal. I won't say that you can't, but there are some things which are like physically impossible unless like you have that power to do so. However, here's the thing: if you don't aim too
What would be
high,
physically impossible?
you'll always reach it. Do not aim too high. If you aim too high, you will never reach that goal. Go a bit in the middle. Don't set your expectations too low. Don't say like you just want like 100 bands and like that's it. I just want to live my life like that. No. Like say for example, you want to be a millionaire, okay? Instead of saying you want to be a millionaire, just say I want a really high paying salary. And you will get that as long as you like put the effort in. Okay? You don't aim too high and you'll get there. Always.
Yeah, like let's say for example, I want to be a business owner, I want to be a CEO. Or you could say that.
Yeah.
That won't be a proper goal, but you could say I want to make a business that's gonna change, that's gonna make the world a healthier place. For
You will
example,
reach
by
it.
selling, that'll be reached because all you're worried about is your service. With good service does not come good compensation.
Yep.
So, advice for you guys. See, you guys are learning as y'all are watching. Y'all are not only watching slop. It's not just slop. There's a little message to it. The only time you guys are gonna fail is when you give up. So you gotta keep pushing every day. Every day you gotta wake up, learn something new, learn about something. Wake up, learn something new, get your work done. Straight up, start grinding, bro. Start grinding from now. I
Yeah.
promise you, that goal will be right there.
It always will.
And we're doing that right now, and who the fuck knows what's gonna happen?
Exactly.
Who knows what's gonna happen in the next few years? We're just fucking doing this shit just cause.
No
We're
one's
having
gonna know
fun
what's
with
gonna
it.
happen. So just like
And
live
also
your
make
life.
sure you're having fun with it. Make sure you're having fun with it, because if you're not having fun with it, you're not gonna want to do it.
Exactly. As long as you're
You're
having
not
fun
gonna want-
in what you're doing, you'll always do it and you'll always keep doing it. So
Every
just
time.
remember, guys,
Of course.
just make sure that you guys like have fun. Make sure what you're doing is what you're really enjoying. Make sure that that's really what you want to do. If you're not sure if that's really what you want to do, you can always stop it. No one is stopping you, no matter who it is. Your parents can't tell
Don't let
you
anyone
that
stop you.
you have to keep doing this even though you don't like it, okay? I'm not saying that don't listen to your parents. Always listen to your parents. But if there's something that you really don't want to do and you're like condemned to do it, and you can do something else, you have like different opportunities, then go ahead. But if you don't have any opportunities, then wait until you get one.
Or just make one.
Yeah, you can always make an opportunity.
Yeah.
Just make sure that the opportunity is gonna work out. Make
All you gotta
your
do is get up
research.
off your ass and you're good.
Yeah,
And all you gotta do is that, which is the most difficult thing now. Well, let's be honest. A lot of us are glued to our beds, bro. Especially me and Rasha, since we're going online
yeah.
for our colleges.
That's
For
true.
and have you just been glued to our beds, bro? Yeah, I don't think. Have you like had a single class where you haven't slept through?
Probably just like my first week of studies.
Yeah,
Then
me
after
too,
that, it's
bro.
just like always like. Just
After that, I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to bed, bro. Because then you realize the session's already recorded.
yeah.
You're like, I'll listen to it later. You're dumb.
Exactly.
Your bitch ass not gonna listen to that shit.
No, that depends on your luck and if you remember.
Oh no, I just I'll listen. I'll like skim through a little bit and then be like, all right, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay. So we're nearing the end of today's
the end.
podcast. So, is there anything you'd like to say before we end today's episode?
I'd like to say two things again. Oh no, three things. Fuck Socrates, of course. ADL is out. I love this album so much. Yeet. Fly me out, man. Well, man, I'll put me on the track. And on top of that, my girlfriend, if you're watching this, I love you. That's it. So we're good.
Alright. So for my final lines, guys, I would just have to say that life will have so many issues, so many problems that it'll throw at you. It will test the living hell out of you. But as long as you guys pull through,
Discord, no fucking way. Oh shit.
look.
Continue.
Okay. So look, guys. As long
My
as you
bad,
guys
bro.
like stay determined. As long as you guys keep moving forward, as long as you guys keep on working on your goals, make sure that you guys stick to whatever religion you guys are on. Make sure that you stay true to it. In the end, as long as you guys achieve your life goals by staying determined and actually working on it, it doesn't matter. It could take days, months, years, decades. As long as you guys
Trick
can
your
reach
body
your
and trick
goals.
your soul with something good.
Yeah. So, guys, this has been the Cognitive Slop, where we discuss multiple topics. And we're gonna end off today's episode. Alright, see
I
you
just
guys.
slobbered all over my mic. Mwah.